Stay tuned. Band in Seattle starts right now. Hi, welcome to Band in Seattle. I'm Xander, your host. Band in Seattle features up-and-coming bands from all over hoping for their break on the national stage. Tonight we have two great bands, Dead Man and Letters from Traffic, in our studios, ready to share their music and their stories. We'll be right back with the growling vocals and filthy blues of Dead Man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We are Dead Man, purveyors of filthy blues music, and it goes like this.
Hi, I'm Michael Lucas, aka Uncle Hickory. I play guitar and sing in Dead Man, two-piece filthy blues duo. I'm the owner of Slim's Last Chance, Chili Shack, and Watering Hole. Drunk on Arrival, I think, speaks for itself. It's another tale of that guy. I think everyone knows that no matter what time it is or where you are, it rolls out of the side door of the van, drunk on arrival.
Once again, I'm gonna flip, flop, and fly. I can't abstain, although I try, going under. On the Sunday, baby, I can't get out.
I've been playing guitar since I was a kid, but you know, it was like strumming around Tom Dooley and stuff like that, you know. Kind of a quitter at guitar lessons, and then picked it back up maybe when I was 14 and, you know, kind of taught myself, you know, a few chords and put together a little band and started, you know, butchering songs at that point. Well, you know, really I stopped playing for about 10 years to get the business open, you know, and even though it's a music venue and, you know, it's still involved in music, I wasn't playing at all until me and Brian kind of started cooking up Dead Man.
I'm Brian Nelson, the drummer of Dead Man, and also the proud co-owner of Elliott Bay Recording Company. I've known Michael for quite a few years. I was his best man at his wedding and the godfather of children. And we had a band called Flaccid Arrow back in the early 90s, and that kind of stuck, and we had fun doing that, but then things changed and we went about our own business, and then we've come back to this. A couple years ago we got back together and the fire started.
High as the Moon, another ode to a checkered past of mine.
I've been indifferent when you walked in that room, of fear and indifference. My eyes were on you.
The style has a lot to do with Michael. He's really playing a really swampy, filthy blues kind of thing. And I try to put the mud in the swamp, you know. We don't have a bass player, so I'm trying to fill in different parts, you know, with the kick drum and the cymbals. And he's playing slide, harmonica, and I think it just makes it a really thick goo.
We've kind of worked on filling up the sound, and with the harmonica, which I had to rig up the whole can mechanism to keep it hands-free so I could play it, you know, with that. And I usually run 2 amps that are kind of off sync a little bit, which kind of keeps the guitar sound full. And you know, most people come up like, oh, 2 guys, what's this going to sound like, you know, and usually come up after and give us a wow. So that's cool. Silver Dollar is kind of tricky and maybe sounds like it's about money, but it's actually kind of once again about misguided drug use.
Take $1 silver dollar, put it right in your shoe. Take another silver dollar, you know what to do. Take a $3rd silver dollar, now you're coming up to speed.
Motorcycles one's been kicking around for a long time, actually. I think I was flipping through a circa 1971 Easy Rider magazine or something when I came up with that song. Basically a dark tale of debauchery and riding motorcycles.
I got two wheels, that's all I need. Fourth just too much. You can guarantee that you won't see me when I let out the clutch. I just ride around town to town, driving all that little girls wild. So get out of my way, I'm a motorcycle.
I've been playing for a long time, but to be honest, I don't think I was playing that well until recently. You know, I stopped drinking, and that actually helped me a lot. I think once I stopped drinking, I started picking up the guitar again, and you know, all of a sudden I was getting better faster.
I got a creepy ground. Daddy better hide you.
Tell me why do you call it Dead Man?
I can't answer that question because I don't really know what Michael's doing.
You know, since this all kind of happened around the time I stopped drinking and, you know, realized how many times I should have been a dead man from stupid things I was doing, I don't know, it just seemed fitting and kind of followed the dark lines of most of my tales of misspent life. Dynamite's it's just about a firecracker of a gal. There's some other stuff where the story goes off into some, you know, dark woods, back cabin. Yeah, it's a couple of songs smashed together.
This one's about a gal a friend of mine used to go out with. Had a tattoo on her butt, said, "Light fuse, get away." It's called Dynamite.
The audience that likes Dead Man is a lot of bikers, a lot of people that go to Slim's Last Chance to get a pepperchilli and a beer. They love her music. I guess it's not a real young crowd. I can't say that there's a lot of young people, but it's a good crowd. Again, a faithful one. They really like us.
When I was younger, especially in Seattle with all the hype that was going on, you know, there was always a what if and all that. If someone, you know, stumbles across you at a show and says, "Hey, here's a cigar and a pen, sign this thing." I love what we're doing, and you know, if anything happened with it bigger than what it is now, that'd be fantastic. You know, I'd ride that train. If not, I'm happy, you know, riding on the track we're on. You know, we're having a great time.
Gonna put you in a hole where I find you. Gonna put you in a hole. It be so deep and dark. Now, baby, Jesus, even he won't know.
Down, just really about bringing yourself up. It's about pushing all the negativity and the bad stuff down to the ground, wrestling it down.
Crack that can and eat it all, big boy. Put it down. You got to put it down. Leave it on the ground. You got to knock it down. Kick it down. Shove it down.
A great music city from back when I was sneaking into places under 21 to see bands in the, you know, the early days, and prior to that, the cool music that was bred here that got me playing music. And it seems like it's never left. Maybe, you know, the big splash and everything kind of, you know, the smoke cleared on that, but really if you've been around the music scene and stay involved in it, it's always been good. You know, it's always had something for everyone.
All right. Thank you very much, Seattle.
Next up on Band in Seattle is the 7-piece rock and soul phenomenon, Letters from Traffic. Stay tuned.
It's easy in the world today to let it all fade away to the dawn with stars in our eyes, heavy clouds in the skies, and the shadows fall hard on your heart. Sometimes it feels like I'm taking on water. I tremble and totter. I'm tipping toward the black.
I'm Scott Consinity. I'm the leader, the frontman for the band Letters from Traffic. And for my day job, I work for the Puget Sound Blood Center as a donor representative for downtown Seattle. A holding light came from a dream where I actually was at a party with some people hanging out, and there was a little stereo, and this song was playing on a stereo, and I thought to myself, I really like that song. I wish I had written it. And I came out of the dream, and I was just kind of in my head, and I realized, oh my God, like, I did write it inside of the dream, like it came out of my mind, and I just could remember some of the lyrics.
As the day burns away, the blue turns to gray, and Hyperion surrenders to the night. Everybody knows just before it goes, there's a holding light.
Jacob, our bassist, came on board, and he was that last piece that we had been searching for a while that took it to a whole nother level.
I'm Jacob Doss, and I play bass and sing background vocals with Letters from Traffic, and I also do a large part of the studio engineering. Seattle as a city is, I think, very open to art and to music, and with the history of music and musicians coming from the Seattle area, not just the city, but the Northwest and the surrounding areas. You know, we're reined in a lot. We have a lot of time to hang out in our studios and practice our craft.
We want this scene to be enormous, and it will only be that if we up our game. With Private Thing, I wanted to make bodies move. You know, starting with mine, but it just kind of has that Latin feel that causes one to twist and you know, sway a little bit. And I think it's really fun to perform because you see people kind of get that kind of strange urge.
Private thing be true. You and I, the touch of a hair link of an eye, vibrations of harmonic souls, emotions old as pharaoh stories, epic tales of ancient glories, beautiful eyes, celestial bodies. Mama Bear will be home soon. How will she understand our deliverance from the pain and loneliness we feel to one? Sits in silence too, cries for broken dreams, lives in memories and hopes that someday she'll be happy.
I tend to think of myself as I'm very off the cuff, and I'll just try anything, and I don't care about failure. It doesn't bother me that much to fail. So I think there's a lot of experimentation that gets done in that regard, and a lot of encouragement around, hey, everybody else just throw something in there and see what the hell happens. We have jazz and soul and rock roots, and in that we leave a lot of latitude for guesswork and trying things out. And I think that energy of trying things out is something that makes us unique to an audience.
Hi, my name is Dennis. I'm the lead guitarist for the band Letters from Traffic, and I'm a stay-at-home dad. City Ways, Scott's grandma's funeral in Idaho.
Setting foot in this podunk funky town, yeah. Your names are precious. Give them me, give them me. Your eyes, they shine. Give them me. Your fruits are bursting with the promise of nectar. It dribbles down my chin, hangs just a moment before it stains my shirt. You see, I want to get dirty, dirty. Wanna be the bear.
Dirty is essentially the devil saying, come on you guys, you're doing this. You're just pretending that I'm the one, but I just want you to relax. For some reason, the question sat in my mind as if I'm going to make that statement, put that thing into the world, it has to be really substantial.
I'm Chris Cuvier, I'm the trumpet player for Letters from Traffic, and I make a living operating a Vector truck for the City of Kent Storm Department. So the first actual couple of years, I played with a mute in my trumpet, and I just played as a muted trumpet with Letters from Traffic because Scott loved that sound of a Harmon mute. And eventually the band started to get bigger, and we realized that we should pull that Harmon mute out and really made it so that we got a much bigger sound.
Crucible is probably right now my favorite song on our list. I really like the sense of space. It's the newest song and it's the most collaborative so far. And it's sort of a new vision of what might be to come.
Funky, a little bit different rhythmically than a lot of the other stuff that we do. It's very interesting. I got a big crumb to my legs.
It's like razors. Waves like cameras. Waves like amazing. We'll be dead if we collide. Well,
yet you've been singing so sweetly.
Don't wanna miss it.
Because a little closer.
Just enough for a kiss. Yeah. Now lash me to the mask. Opportunities like these gotta see it, 'cause it ain't gonna last. Once the crucible has passed, stand guys for now, just tell the truth. We can't go.
The music of Minatour was written by Dennis, our lead guitar player, and he came over one day and I just recorded it and then just let it sink in, and just I don't know where songs are born, but in a moment it became the story of Icarus.
so high without even trying. Sure hot today, but that's the price that I pay.
2 years ago, we've been slowly building this up, and it's in our interactions with the audiences have been getting more and more prevalent. And I think we're just getting to the stage where we're able to just say, here you go, audience, this is what we are. And you are part of this show with us.
Escapes my attention, my own invention. Did I ever mention to say that Minatour and me, we're merely hands on the wall. I can't shake him, no, he follows wherever I go.
Thanks for watching Band in Seattle. To see all of the concerts held in our studio, go to our webpage, bandinseattle.com. Next week, we return with the Dolly Rottens and the Summer Babes for more great music and great stories on Band in Seattle.